Okay, good afternoon. Great to be with you back at Empower Field this week and ready to go. Subject to any questions you may have.
Packers had the same kicker forever, a guy that you certainly know from his college days in Crosby. And they get another Colorado kid, but he's young. He's his brother a lot. What can you tell us about their young kicker?
Their young kicker has done a nice job. I think he's 7 for 7 on the year. Tall, got a good build, and he's got a good future in front of him, and he's done a nice job so far. So they're kicking a little bit more to cover. Their touchback rate isn't as high as other teams, but he's done a nice job.
Speaking of that, when you're now through, 6 weeks across the league, what have the numbers kind of shown you? I mean, I don't get proprietary data, but in terms of teams trying to keep it short and cover.
Yeah, the numbers will show you that it's an 80% touchback rate right now. Again, it'll be interesting to see how, as the weather, changes, how that'll influence the number of returns. But Green Bay has intentionally kicked to cover a couple times, so we're excited about that. We think we've got a pretty good return group, and we've had some success there. So we'll see how it plays out on Sunday.
And is there an expectation that that number is going to be close to, if not the highest year touchbacks?
It might be. Just still how to see how it ends up playing out.
Dwayne Washington, a guy that's been a pretty key piece of your unit. What have you seen from him that's earned him this role over the last year?
Yeah, Dwayne is an influential guy on the field. He's an impact player. I think that if you ask other coordinators that we're playing, that he's a guy that they've got to account for, whether it's in the coverage game or, he does an excellent job of blocking. So, veteran guy, brings some continuity to the group, and so really, really happy with what Dwayne's done.
They tried the kind of non-traditional big field goal last week.
Yeah, sure.
How do you get guys ready for something that they may never have seen?
Yeah, I think it's like anything else you show them. That's a play that we haven't seen in the special teams game, but our guys did a great job of reacting to it, and obviously it was a big play for us. We forced them to turn the ball over on downs and such. So I just give great credit to our guys and give them credit. It was a good play, and give our guys even more credit because they did a good job of stopping it, and ultimately we got the ball back.
How much, when you're trying to prepare for stuff like that, how much do you have to watch offensive plays to say, well, that's something that could work from a special teams big perspective?
Yeah, I think there is. Yeah, sure, there is carryover between the phases. Whether it's something happened on offense and people apply that, whether it's in the field goal game or in the punt game, maybe it's a fake punt or something, and then whether it's rush patterns that you may see on the defensive side that people are using in their kickoff coverage or their punt rush game. So there's a little bit of carryover there. That's why we just take a lot of time to look at the tape and make sure our guys are prepared.
Are you pleased with the consistency you're getting from Riley Dixon? And what is the challenge of being a really consistent group?
Yeah, I think all these punters in the league have enough talent to do it. I think you hit on it a little bit. It's the consistency. And so, if you look at, we're about middle of the road in the net punt. And so I put more stock in the net punt than I do the gross punt, right? Essentially, net punt is how far the ball travels when the offense takes over. So that's where our eyes go to, and just looking for a little bit more of that consistency from Riley, obviously a veteran guy. And so I think, just to speak to your point, there's enough talent there to do it. It's just we've got to get a little bit more ball striking consistency. Okay, thanks, guys.